Hello. I'm back. Hopefully. I hope this is working. I really do hope this is working. Thank you for joining. And yes, I do have an Alpha Tauri hoodie. If you saw my new office, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. And I bought something to match my wall. Hey everyone. So, it's been a while. It's more of a test setup, really, as I say that, and remote play disconnects. Good timing. I'm slightly concerned that remote play might be annoying. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't keep happening because, like you say, I'm trying to get everything set up. I have a whole new setup. Annoyingly, I don't have my normal PlayStation charger and stuff, so I have a new room. And yeah, I thought I'll just do a quick stream. Won't be making anything, just really just showing off the designs I've done, chatting to you guys, seeing what you guys think, and just going one by one and letting me know if you like them, dislike them. Some I've done fairly quickly, but I did manage to get them all done, which is good. So I guess another question is, how do people want me to show them off? Do I go in the livery editor, or I can show it off in this nice, like, fancy thing? Maybe a bit of both. Maybe try that. So we'll start with Mclaren. I'm going to change my driving gear actually, because for some reason I'm still Sebastian Vettel with an Alpha Tauri hoodie, an Alpha Tauri design. So because we're changing it every car, I'm just going to do my helmet and overalls in livery editor. Okay. What do we need? Race suit. So I hope everyone's good. Like I say, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Far too long. And now I've got this set up, and hopefully if this all goes smoothly, I'll do some more liveries in the future. And also I've got a wheel set up finally, so I might do a bit of GT Sport racing, I might do a bit of iRacing. So if people want to see that, let me know, because I might do a bit of racing. Maybe it would be fun to do a stream of literally my first go on on the racing, like doing a racing game since probably about 4 months, because in my old house I didn't manage to do it. So let's start with Mclaren. If anyone watched this stream, you'll have seen this one before. So similar vibes to the IndyCar. Got the black on the nose, which pretty much ripped straight from the IndyCar because I think it looks awesome. A bit more black. Kind of gone. I originally had the idea to just make it orange and black, but ended up putting the kind of a bit of the blue streaks on there as well. And there, let me know what you think. That is the Mclaren. I'm thinking of going through these in order of when they were released. So we'll start with McLaren, and then what was next? Alpha Tauri. So, first one, McLaren. Next, get a little preview of them first. Alpha Tauri. So, if you've been following me a while, I did an Alpha Tauri design pretty much immediately as soon as it was announced that they were going to join Formula One and replace Toro Rosso. And this is just an adapted version of the one that I pretty much did since. And that is... Can I see chat? Yes, I can see chat. Hello, Gareth. And I'm kind of like unsure now. Maybe it could have been done in blue as well. Initially, I really liked this black design, but then I guess because Merc have gone black, this was like a kind of a mixture of black, which was their original colours. But I mean, it would be very easy to change it to blue. It could be two different styles of navy, but I think black and red work really nice together. I would actually like to see more red on the AlphaTauri in general, but we shall see. So there's the AlphaTauri. Maybe a white AlphaTauri. That might be look quite cool. And this is the disconnection problem. Arrgh. I'll try and get this sorted for next time. I think it's my slightly dodgy cable that I've got a really old cable, unfortunately. There we go. So that's AlphaTauri. What was next? Alfa Romeo. Now this was a difficult one because I kind of wanted to do something different, but I really like the Alpha. I'm sure a lot of people really like the Alpha, and ended up looking quite similar. I did post this in a video before, so some people may have already seen it. So, as you can see, put the red in a slightly different place, very similar. Went more Italian with it. I know they're technically a Swiss team. It looks very Prema, actually. I assume people will probably think the same. But very similar to the original. Added a bit more red on the nose, which I think looks nicer. And yeah, kind of an adaptation of the current design, I guess you could say. And I really like, I've said it before, the clover looks banging, and I think it'd be nice with a little bit more green on it, so I've tried to incorporate the Italian flag. But I am very much aware that they're still under a Swiss license, I believe. Right, what was next after Alfa Tauri? No, sorry, Alfa Romeo. It was the Red Bull. So if anyone watched the stream, I did one based on the merchandise. This isn't my redesign, this is more of a testing livery. This was something a bit more out there and different. Because clearly there's not enough blue in F1 this year that, you know, thought, why not just cover it in blue? And then what I did was took this concept and essentially ran with the same colors of the original and ended up creating this kind of, what would you call it? Like a party bull. I don't know if I like this or not personally. It's a little bit busy. Everyone probably knows how much I love the Red Bull. I like the simplicity of the Red Bull, so this is a really difficult one to do because I am a massive fanboy of the Red Bull. I think it's perfect, personally. And yeah. So this is like, yeah, confetti bull, if you like. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, that's right. It's similar to the Mercedes, if you like. So just made it a bit more fun based on some of their merchandise and graphics and stuff from this year. So next we have the Mercedes. Now, as you know, if you've joined before and seen these, I like to keep them realistic with the sponsors. So I have put about 40 AMG logos on it and done my own take on an AMG covered Mercedes. So I've gone very simple with it. Matte black and gloss black, and the AMG logos only show up in certain lights where you can see the difference between now. Personally, I'm not a fan that they put the AMG logos all over it, but again, I wanted to do something fun with it, so it's kind of as subtle as AMG logos can be, but I do like sort of just the simplicity of the turquoise or the blue or whatever you want to call it. Teal. Is it teal? I think that works fairly nice. And the AMG logos, like you say, there's many. And you can see there's more there, which kind of, when they just catch the light, you can see there's loads, but it doesn't look so, in my opinion, it doesn't look so garish. And as I say that, James just says, not as in your face as the real livery, which is exactly what I was going for, so glad that was noticed. Okay, so next we have Alpine. Now, I've not hidden that I absolutely love the Alpine. I think it's one of the best liveries ever. So I wanted to do something completely different. And with that in mind, I decided to bring back the yellow for Renault E-Tech, and yeah, just bring back some of the yellow on the Alpine, because essentially there's not enough yellow on it. I kind of thought it'd be cool to do the Alpine blue, keep yellow for Renault, and then you've almost got like a throwback, but not a throwback, kind of, to the awesome kind of 2000s Renault that Alonso drove. And yeah, they'd never do it because obviously the whole point is that the colour scheme is blue with the French tricolor, but this was just a way to incorporate the yellow as well. And it's meant to be kind of a bit of both. Sonoda fanboy. A rare Xmatty G login. You can't get past the fact that they ditched the yellow. I know, it's such a shame, isn't it? So there's the Alpine. They say bringing back some lovely Renault yellow to it. Okay, now here's where Aston Martin. I've done 2 Aston Martins. If you've seen this channel, you'll know that I've already done one. So first one, and I actually need to show you this so you get the full kind of vibe of it. Because if you listen to our WTF1 podcast, you'll know that British Racing Green, I think it looks cool, but it only works in certain lights, and you'll see this. So this one I've tried to put the lime green and a bit of pink for BWT. Formula 13, do not apologise for preferring the Alpine in real life, because I absolutely do as well. It's one of those designs where I'm like, I can't do this better, so I'll try something different. So don't apologise, because I agree, the Alpine is perfect. It's designed by proper designers. Yeah. So there we go. So I moved so I don't normally move the sponsors, but I moved BWT up there, and basically everywhere where there's the BWT, I've replaced the lime with the pink line. So it's a mix of both. Now, British Racing Green, this is pretty much the colour that they use, which you'll see here. So the body colour is a special colour, British Racing Green. It's the Aston Martin style one. There's obviously the darker green, which I know people prefer and think it's nicer, but personally I do like this one a lot more. However, this looks banging in a white studio. And have a look what happens when I take this car and try and take a picture of it. Change car livery. Oh, cancel. Garage. Change car livery. Spoilers. Here we go. Right. So remember how the British Racing Green looked in that lovely white studio? And this is my problem with the Aston IRL as well. In Bahrain, yeah, it's very dark. That, in daylight, that angle looks beautiful. But there'll be certain angles where you can barely... Here we go, this will be one. Like, you just can't make out the color because it's really glossy. The light shines on it, so you can't really work it out. But when I tried to take some skate pictures of this, I took a lot, and it was really difficult to get right. But I do like it. However, that's not why we're here. Why we're here is I decided that Aston Martin bottled it, and there's not enough bright cars on the grid. So I decided to do the Aston lime green instead. And go for something that a lot of people, I imagine, will find absolutely disgusting. And probably not like at all. But I personally love the lime green Aston. That would stand out so much on a track. I think it would look awesome. Every single, like, even that in a dark kind of room where there's barely any lighting, you can still see it. It would stand out. People would know exactly what car it was. It wouldn't look exactly like the Merc. And it looks radioactive. It does. I think that would be awesome. I would personally would have loved for them to have done something like that with the Aston, but sadly they of course went for traditional. Let me know which one you prefer. The pink 5 hurts my eyes. Do people prefer lime green, my lime green one, or my British Racing green one? Let me know in the comments now, in the chat. So there's the Aston anyway. So like I say, I've cheated. I've done 2. Okay. Next. I just absolutely love the lime green. Lime better, prefer British Racing green. Lime green. Lime 100%, British Racing green. It's a 50-50 split, isn't it? It pops more on the grid, but I appreciate a lot of people really like British Racing green. Okay, so speaking of garish, the Haas. Now, I went a little bit different with this. I don't know if I like it or not. I think it's a little bit... I can't tell if I think it's quite cool sometimes or just terrible. Feel free to tell me it's just terrible. I didn't really know what to do with the colours, so I tried a blue and red gradient, which I appreciate is a little weird and risky. I've obviously kept the theme that no doubt Brandon, the designer, got, that was make it look like a Russian flag, which it still does. But this was just something that I threw together fairly last minute to try something a bit different. Too much Russia. Now that is a Russian flag. Yeah. So I think this one is a miss. And feel free to bit too cartoony. Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to do something completely different. But I appreciate it's not everyone's cup of tea. But I feel like that might make quite a cool helmet, because I do actually quite like the gradient between the blue and the red, to be honest. But anyway, it's something different. Like I say, not everyone's cup of tea, but neither is the original Haas. White headrest for me. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, Williams, as you know, my least favourite livery on the grid. But here, I actually did this on stream. Did something similar to the FW14B, but made it like a modern redesign, because I appreciate that Williams wanted to try and do something fun and original. However, it just missed the mark for me. So this one, I essentially did a retro tribute to the FW14B, but kind of made it a little more fun. So I've actually got kind of two-tone blue, where you can see it's like chrome blue, kind of what would you say, scratched into the paintwork. So it's kind of a mix of both. And then the yellow's implemented in a similar way to how it was. You've got the W for the Williams as matte and gloss finish, and I've essentially included all the different blues that Williams had as well, because my biggest sort of pet hate with the Williams is they put navy blue on it, they put light blue, they put dark blue, they've got all these different blues and some yellow and white and a lot of colours going on. And this one, I kind of kept their brief, if you like, but this personally is my favourite, I think, but you can all let me know which one. But from the reaction, people seem to be a fan. Okay, what is next? Oh, it's the last one. Okay, so it's Ferrari. Last but not least, Ferrari. Old school, simple, slick, classic Ferrari. No messing about. Not doing stupid gradients. Not doing silly green mission winnow logos or making it look utter crap. Gloss red, shiny, gold wheels, black end plates. Beautiful. Yeah. In my opinion, this is how Ferrari should look. It should look beautiful. And the modern Ferrari does not look beautiful. It is absolutely effing hideous. And yeah, I've just gone for 90s vibes with it. That's the Ferrari I grew up with. That is the style that I've kind of gone for with this. In fact, there you go. It's a little magnet for my office wall. Oh, and there I press the cable and remote plate is connected. Let me load that back up. So I'd love to know everyone's favourites, because if there's a standout design that people like, then I'm feeling like it would be nice to maybe even do the Formula 1 car, like make it on Assetto Corsa, because gloss red always looks better. I'll go through them again because I took pictures in scapes of them, and I'll share these on my Instagram. But let me know what you all think. Oh, here we are. So. Ferrari, like I say, classic glossy red gold wheels. Williams, again, 90s retro. Can you tell what era of F1 I was my childhood? But keeping it fun, keeping it kind of modern, like it's like a modern redesign, if you like, of the Williams. The Haas, which I appreciate, is a bit of a no from everyone. I imagine that's a lot of people's favourites, and that's a lot of people's least favourite. Again, yeah, looks like a Russian flag, especially from that angle, but that was what I was going for. I just wanted to try something completely different. Aston Martin, again, thinking behind it, stand out, make it stand out on the grid like McLaren does, especially now. The McLaren, now we've lost Racing Point and Renault. It's a shame, but here we have Alpine. Say using the blue of the Alpine, but keeping the some random lad. I love that Haas. Wow, thank you. You may be one of the only people. So yeah, there's the Alpine again. Bit of a retro tribute, but this time mid-2000s. There's the Mercedes, just quite basic, I guess, looking, but it's got the AMG where you can see it from certain angles, so it kind of looks subtle, and then when it catches the light, it's got the AMG logos all over it, like that. Haas is my favourite, to be honest. Haas seems to be really dividing people, hit and miss. Haas looks like a 99 Williams. I see what you mean, where they kind of went for a bit of a gradient between a few colours. Can anyone hear him? I think his mic is muted. I really hope it's not muted because I've been talking for 36 minutes and no one's mentioned it. So if I've been talking to myself for 36 minutes, then I feel a bit of an idiot. So yeah, AMG, 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 Mercedes. Haas has marmited the chat, agreed. There's the party bull, if you want to call it that. I actually not a huge fan of this, but I think it looks really cool in this scape. I don't know what it is about this scape. The colours look a lot nicer, and I think it looks quite cool. So there's the party bull. Alfa Romeo went for a similar scape to the kind of opera house. Was it in Poland, I think, for their sponsor? This is Italy somewhere, maybe Florence. So yeah, very similar. Not totally original because I really like that they inverted the livery, but maybe just tried to make it look a little less plain. So there is the Alfa. And then the Mclaren. I think this is the last one. So adding more black to it, which I do with pretty much all my liveries. So there's the Mclaren IRL. So a bit more orange. And Alpha Tauri, mixing up the colours. And going for like a grey and black combo because that's the Alpha Tauri logo. Even though technically Alpha Tauri, now you just see them as the kind of navy blue and white that I have on my wall now, which if you haven't seen my Twitter, so this is why I've been kind of memeing everything and I ended up buying this hoodie, one because I am a Sonoda fanboy, but also that there you go, there's my so I painted this like blue, well, me and Katie painted this blue diagonal line. And yeah, there we are. So I thought I'd just embrace the Alpha Tauri fanboy in me and just go for it. So yeah, there's the Alpha Tauri. I'll put these on Instagram. Please do comment which one you like the best. I already showed pictures of the Ferrari. There's the Ferrari anyway, in a different scape. The gloss looks beautiful in that scape, in my opinion. And also the Williams looks banging from this scape as well, which if you get the right angles on a scape, it just looks so nice. I think it's the low angle. And then there's, I guess, the second Aston, which I like as well, but cannot decide. And that's it. I will do some proper designs again soon. Plenty of ideas. We need to do the retro Aston, which would look quite cool. A lot of people liking the Ferrari. It's amazing how the Ferrari is just so simple. Williams is your best livery you've ever done. Wow, thank you, Formula 13. That's very nice of you. I think it's very out there, but I'm glad people really like it too. Oh, thank you, Samuel. You've joined though just as I'm, well, about to go soonish. I've shown all the liveries off. And yeah, let me know what ideas you want to see in the future. And also, I think I've said this before on stream, but in a couple of weeks I have some very exciting, hopefully in a couple of weeks, some very exciting news I'll leave you to guess what you think that might be. I'll do a video, maybe a stream, maybe just a video. Maybe I'll do a video premiere so we can chat along and stuff. But yeah, something exciting. It should be quite cool. And I hope you'll join me for that. And yeah, I'm going to post all these pictures on my Instagram. I'll put them on Twitter as well. And then what I want to do is join the Discord. Yes, that is a very good point. Let me add that. Tommy joins Alpha Tauri as Yuki's race engineer. I wish. Sponsoring an F1 team. Don't have the money for that. How do I share it? There we go. So yeah, got a Discord where we chat about liveries. People share their GT Sport designs. I'm in there chatting. I'll be a lot more active in there now because I've got more free time and got this office set up now, which is nice. And yeah, maybe soon might actually do some racing if people want to see that, because yeah, it would be hilarious. I'm thinking if anyone wants to see it, I'll get it set up to make sure it's working, but I'll do a live stream where it's literally my first laps. Like maybe I'll go into GT Sport into a race having not practiced for 4 or 5 months, maybe not even using my wheel in about 3 months, and you can just laugh at how bad I am and watch my sportsmanship and driver rating absolutely plummet. So you'll enjoy that. Alright, that is it. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching and joining, even though I've been away for about a month, but I appreciate you guys still joining. Like I say, this was more just a test stream, so next stream I'll do a bit of racing and still do some liveries as well, and like streams from now on will be a more normal, where I'm on for about an hour and a half to actually design a car properly. Right, thank you very much, guys. Join the Discord, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, comment when I post the pictures of the liveries and let me know what you think, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye. Oh, we've not had Frank. If anyone wants to see Frank before we go, it's tradition. Let me message. We'll get Frank to join the party. Frank. Oh, and I've disconnected. Frank's chaos is clearly. I'm just messaging to get a little goodbye from Frank, but I don't think oh, he's gonna miss out. Oh dear. Oh, I hate to disappoint everyone, but Frank's busy. He's got a busy day, clearly. lying on the sofa asleep. So I will just go. Goodbye. Thanks for joining, and speak to you soon.